Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. We're back in the regular survival world and away from the snowy area, which we will come back to in 12 months or 11, however you want to think about it. So before we get back into working on this section here, I think I want to start working here in the city center because this is where my storage system will be. It won't be anything automated, at least not for now, if I ever decide to make that a thing. But because I'm a huge procrastinator and I don't really feel like building buildings at the moment, I don't actually have anything really designed for here other than this centerpiece, which might not even end up being the centerpiece. So what will we actually do today, since we're not gonna be working here? Clearly, technically gonna be working over there. It's only gonna be temporary, but the plan is to make a wood farm because I've mined, if I go into here, I've mined way too many logs and stuff. So I want to make a tree farm because that's going to save me a bunch of time from just collecting resources and stuff, which I want to get rid of from my videos because I just don't think that is too engaging and enjoyable to watch. So we're going to be doing some testing with this episode with that. But I have found a farm design. I honestly forget by who it's made, but once we actually start building it, I will put them up on the screen and everything. But it can basically farm every type of wood except of dark oak, unfortunately. So we'll have to make a separate dark oak farm at some point. But we are going to make it here because, as I said earlier, I want this to be like my wood chopping area kind of thing, like a forest. And that's where my wood storage will end up being instead of here in the middle, similar to how my plant-based stuff isn't there either. But I'm not sure I actually want the wood farm in there. I might want it in a different kingdom to kind of be more of the main wood import, I guess. That could be like wood for generic use in the kingdom, but for most things it's imported from a different kingdom. I don't know where that could be. So there's a good chance eventually we'll have to take down the farm and move it somewhere else. But for now it's going to go there because it's close. It's kind of out of the way, so you won't really see it too much. But before we get to, well, for me it'll be material gathering. For you guys it might be something else. We'll see. I do want to say thank you for 300 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I honestly didn't expect that to happen, but here we are, and I'm very grateful for it. These last few months since I started uploading again have been, well, the best months in my entire YouTube channel, so I really appreciate it and it means a lot. But enough of that talk. Let's get to, well, for me it'll be material gathering. I don't know what you guys will see, but I hope you enjoy what you see. So this is like one of the first times I'm doing a voiceover, so I don't really know what to say, but I hope it makes it more enjoyable to watch rather than just having footage of me collecting materials for like 2 minutes. Either way, this farm is made by ncolyer. I probably messed that up really bad, but the link to the video is in the description if you want to check it out. And it's a pretty good farm. It's really simple and cheap to make, and I can do most wood types, just not dark oak like I said. It's pretty efficient. You guys will get to see that once this voiceover is finished, so I guess I'll pass it back. I ran the farm for about 10 minutes and this is the result. I think that's pretty good for only 10 minutes. Like, I'll probably won't need more than this for a good while. The only thing is this happens and there's no real way, as far as I know, to get rid of it. But I don't think this will hurt any farm rates, so I think it's fine like this. It's a pretty good farm, and bone meal isn't too much of an issue because of my mob farm that we have over there, and saplings and other stuff get sent into here to reuse, you know. So this farm's cool because it can do a lot of stuff, like they can farm mushrooms, jungle, mangrove, basically literally any wood type other than dark oak, but that's fine. It's pretty simple to use as well. Yeah, I think that's a really good rate for only 10 minutes of just sitting here. But now that that's done, and I will be using this later, I do need to chop this down, finally get rid of this as well. But I think the plan now is to just extend this cliffside further along so I can connect this central path there, and then to eventually have a mountain. It's either going to be here on that side or both. I'm not sure yet, but I guess we'll see at some point, which might be soon because I'm kind of really tempted to start working on that. So yeah, let's get to work on the cliffs here and figure out what I'm gonna do about this. So we are reaching the end of the video now, and I want to know what you guys think with this new voiceover, more cinematic looking shots. I don't think it's too bad for my first attempt at this, but yeah. So these cliffs are not very detailed and stuff, which I know I say this with a lot of stuff, but eventually they will be fixed and changed so they actually look nice. Changed mostly just with some texturing and slabs and foliage and that kind of stuff. But for the moment, that's how it's gonna stay. Alright, this is extended out here now. Originally, it was meant to go all the way over there, but I think this will just look better. It's already kind of weird that it goes so far. I think it's fine ending here. And I've extended the road or path or whatever you want to call it to go out here onto here, which will continue on this way to connect over here eventually. But for now, I want to finally do something about this house. It's been just left and not really decorated properly, and it doesn't even have doors. So let's do that first off. Then let's try to add some decorations over here. I think we're gonna want a window here. If I could. Okay. I think that already made an improvement here. Doesn't look as bland. And I think we want to do something similar here. We can probably we'll do this one here. That's already an improvement. But now I want to just go ahead and fill this out a little bit. That's going to be an issue that I did not think about. Alright, so how do we want to do this? I think I'm going to want a little bit more stone. We're also going to want to replace the floor here now. Let's just do that real quick. Alright, so let's get the basic path laid out here. I'd say something like that is fine. Then we'll just fill in the sides here. That's already a bit of an improvement, but we can continue with that with some more texturing. I haven't really used Podzol much anywhere, but I think it might work in this area. Just make this look a little bit more textured and stuff. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. So let's just continue adding a little bits of texture around. Then I got some leaves to just place around here. Just a little bit, not too much. I think that's fine. We'll just add some rose bushes around as well. And then maybe a few moss carpets. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. It adds a little something to the sides instead of just being plain grass with nothing else. And this already looks a lot better than it did before. But I think that is about everything that we'll do for now. Maybe eventually add some banners here, but we can do that some other time when we're working on this area back here. Because this whole section I want to be filled with buildings because it is the city center or the kingdom center, whatever you want to call it. So this is going to be packed with buildings, little areas like this you can walk into. We have something similar here. We have to connect this to it as well. But we can do that once again when we're working on this area back here. I just wanted to finally do something with this building. Probably need a window here. Maybe we can figure out how to not put one there with another building being here or something like that. And of course this stone path here isn't textured yet, but that will be done when everything else is being textured. Same with this path here. But I think that will be it for this episode. I haven't edited it yet, but I'm hoping the new style might be a bit better. I'm hoping the voiceovers and the cinematic shots make it look just a little bit nicer and more pleasing to look at than just collecting materials. Unless maybe you guys are fine with the collecting materials, maybe I just leave the voiceovers as a thing. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out eventually. But we have done a lot of work. We've made this really simple but efficient wood farm that can farm literally everything other than dark oak, which I haven't emptied it yet, but this was 10 minutes of chopping or using this machine. So then we went ahead and extended this platform here. I'm not sure what to do back here yet. Same with this river. If the mountain is going to end up being over here somewhere, like back here, maybe the river can come from there up to here. I'm not really sure, unless it can just go up to this cliff. I don't know. That's something for future me to figure out. Then did this path here, and then this little section here to kind of finish off this little section and to kind of show off what the rest of the city would look like in these areas. But that will be it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.